Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's josephinambutu. This is my channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning to my channel. I really appreciate you so much. For those who are seeing me for the first time, guys, please welcome to my channel. Guys, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel so that anytime whenever I'm uploading a video, you got a notification so that you not miss anything. It's a mommy of boys here, guys. I'm a mommy of boys, mommy of 4 boys. I don't have a baby girl. I've been just boys. And this time I thought I would give birth to even a girl, but it just came like no. God says no to that. He just gave me my cute twin boys. So it's really hard at some point because we believe, okay, let me say people believed, or like let me say people believed that once you have a baby boy, those kids, they will never bring family to you. Like they always give birth with other people. Like let me say those kids, my grandkids, they will not always, they are not for me, they are for their grandmother, the mothers of their mothers, something like that. But for me, I don't believe in that. My babies, I don't care. To be honest, let me just say this. I know I will be old, I know I will need help, but that's God's plan. That's not for me. God knows where I'll end my life. God knows how I'll live my life when I'll be old. God knows maybe I will not even reach those years where I could need help from someone, in such a way. But what I'm saying is that I love my kids from the firstborn. What I experienced with the firstborn, come the secondborn, now this the thirdborn, the twins. I just, I just enjoy all the moment as a mother, and that's what is important. I love them. I felt something when they are not okay. Just that it's enough for me. I don't care whether I don't have a baby girl. They believe that the girls, they are too caring for their mother, but what I see is love from my kids. My boys show me too much love. Come to the firstborn, he can really tell that, mommy, I love you. Come to the secondborn. This one now is, the firstborn is with mom. I'm not too much with him, but the time when we meet, is this person who can tell you, this is how I feel, mom, and all that. And come to now the one that I'm with, like Junior, he's that boy who can tell you how he feels. Is that boy who can comfort you. I remember when I was expecting, that boy is young, but he will be there like every time. When I was always tired because of the belly, it was so big. But he would tell you, mommy, he will always ask, mommy, are you tired, mommy, or that. And I can tell that he's caring. If he can care at this age, what if he grown up, like when he grown up, as long as you are giving love to your child, they will always give love back. So what I'm saying is that sometimes it will be tough to raise a boy child, but it just depends to how you want the life of your kids to be, what you really want them to become. Let me say, if you really want to have a good child, okay, there are things which they will learn in future on their own, but at least it's good to show them love. At least it's good to give them something which they can have as a child. It's enough, and God will do His way. And there are things that we never want our kids to involve with, but some of the things you cannot even stop them. When they grow, they go to school, they learn all that thing. It will just be lucky if you can just be lucky if you find out that your child is up to something so early, and maybe you talk to them in that way whereby maybe they can stop it, something like that. But otherwise, most of the things, not most of the things, kids just learn it from home. Then some of the things they will start learning when they are growing. So what I want to say today is that people believed, or let me say, we believe that a boy child doesn't need to be pampered. A boy child doesn't need to be kept like this. He will be weak, all those things. But I realized that at some point, yes, kids, they need to be Boys, they need to be strong. And I remember in those days, let me say, it was really meant this strongness, because those days our uncles, like those big uncles and grandfathers, they didn't go to school. So you find like ladies, or a baby girl will be home preparing something to eat, while a baby boy will go out, maybe taking care of the kettle, doing all those the hard things. So what I'm saying is that things change, and I'm not really saying you don't need to train your child, a boy child, to become a man, but at least at some point we need to look at what's really important for them, or we have also to work hard on their emotional, because at some point a child who is not well guided, who is not well trained, who didn't go through this talking and whatever with their parents, these are the kids who end up doing things on their own. A person who was not told some of the things, just leaving a child to live their own life, but at the end of the day, when this child will find himself in a situation which is hard, and he never experienced anything, or he never heard it from the parents, they will always try to do it, or to solve it with some of the friends, and you never know who will involve with your child. The moment your child will open up to someone about the problem that they have, some kids are just there to take advantage of others, like just to tell them to do those evil things, bad things, teachings. There are those child who are so soft, and with these or evil kids which I'm not talking about anything spiritual, but I'm talking about these kids who have just bad thoughts, having just this mentality of breaking things, this mentality of getting quick money, this mentality, when your child involved in that and never had a good talking with you and all that, they might go fast. But if you tend to talk to your child, telling them life is having this and this, in case if you find yourself in this situation, try to do this, or just giving them that freedom of communicating with you. At some point, I remember when we were growing, we had these things of fearing our parents. I don't remember having, like, I never had good time with my mom, whereby I'm young and we are talking, no. Always I was just there scared of my mom. My mom is my mom. Like, okay, I can ask something from mom, I want this and that, but we never had that bond whereby I'm young, and for me even telling mom, I'm going through this or that. No, I never had that. But at some point, if I could have that, I know it could help me somewhere. Or let me say, it happened that way because even our parents themselves, they never had such a chance, like them involving. And at some point, it was just looking like a taboo, like open up or saying some of the things to a child without knowing. And at some point, it's just not also good, because they things of Christianity, like some of the things we cannot even speak with them with our kids, because we feel like it's evil and that. But coming to now, when you realize it now, to be honest, we need to talk to our kids, especially our boy kids. They really need to know a lot of things. There's a lot of disappointment in life. I'm seeing a lot of guys are killing their girlfriends. These are some of the things, like a boy child getting a love and all that. When a person said, no, I don't want you anymore, maybe they spent a lot of money and all those things. To them, it's end of their life. It's just better to end the lady and all that. But to be honest, they still life. Even in spending, like, you have to talk to your child, like, in case in your life, when with time, okay, I cannot just be open up to my son now, like, in case if you get a girlfriend, don't give, because I know my son doesn't have anything to offer now, but there are some stages there. He's at a certain way, but maybe with time he'll fall in love, and after that, maybe when they break up, then he'll be heartbroken and all that. You see, you have to talk to a child, like, okay, what's important, when to date, what's dating, all those things. What's the use of dating so big? Like, when you are matured after finishing your study, what are you benefiting if you focus on your school? Then later, that's when you start having these things of girlfriends. To be honest, we really need to talk more with our kids. It's really good to have that chat with your child. It's really good. Your child must know their boundaries. Your child must know what to talk, what not to talk when they are with you. Don't just be that parent who always serious, your child will not interact with, no, it's not good. It's not good, because I remember those days, things that we're experiencing now, those are not things that we experienced before. These are new things. Things are happening different. Things are happening different. Things are doing things which we would not even believe that they can happen. But these people are doing it. So, and one thing which you have to know is that if these things can happen to someone who is near you, just to someone who is a human being like you, even your person, even your mother, your what, if there's something which can happen to someone's mother, it can also happen to your mother. It can also happen to someone's child, like the way it will happen also to your child. So, to be honest, we need to talk to our boy kids, not just boy kids, but at least, let me take it this way of saying we need to be open up with our kids. Let's be the first friends of our kids. Let's not hide things from our kids, because obvious, some they know it already, some they will know, they will find it out. Once they will find out about something which you have not been open up with, maybe they will introduce them to by wrong people, so they will believe these people. So what I'm saying is that we need to learn, we need to understand that things changed. Things changed, and we have to amend. When things change, obviously we are going to amend something new. We can't stay in the past. We can't teach our kids like how our parents used to do, because we are in a different world now. Like, this is totally different, totally new. Things which people did those days it's not the same anymore. I remember those days, you can even, like at the village, even if there's if maybe you are doing something, let me say there's an event in the house whereby people are making, nowadays people they use tent for weddings, but those days it was just they just cut trees. They cut trees, then they start putting those, just to make it a shelter, like for a shade, and doing that. Those days people they will come, just neighbors and people in the village, they know that there's a wedding where they will start just coming. People they will start even coming, pounding mahangu just for food which will be eaten in the wedding. They will start preparing like for a whole month, let me say almost a month, just for a wedding. But nowadays, if there is a wedding, people that you are calling to come fix all those things, you have to pay them. But yes, those days it was just time of things of helping one another, neighbor, whatever. There is no neighbors anymore. You can't call someone to help you to lift something and you're not paying them. No. In those days, you can even go in someone's house and they prepare, we call it oshkundu. They will prepare something which will be given, like it used to be given by every visitor who's coming in the house, unless if you don't want. But if you drink, you can drink. You can even ask about it those days. Now, we hide it. The moment you are coming, we are hiding our shkundu. Number one is not enough. So we need to be serious when it comes to the life of our kids of nowadays. We need to focus on them. We need to tell them the truth. We need to open up to them. We need to give them the whole thing. Let's give them the whole thing. Then we let them pick what's the best for them. Because it's not about us. You cannot inflict something on someone. Like, do this. No, you just tell a person, my son, this is how life it is. So if you take this path, things will be sour or things will be sweet. If you take these things, they will be so hot or they will be cool. I realize that this is something which came in my life it's a blessing which I got of getting 4 boys, and I'm really willing to do all the necessary things so that these kids, they will know life. I will not do the things of saying he's a man, a man doesn't cry, a man doesn't know. No. At some point, we were people, they used to be told like that, and they believe on that, and it worked on them. But these men of nowadays, they don't cry. Just the simple things, even if it's just in pain. Like I even encounter, like, when my husband is not feeling well, taking my husband to the hospital. Most of the time when he's just there, you just feel like this person is dying now. But after encounter many times of him not feeling well because he have a problem of the heart, so I realized that even if there is a pain, somewhere somehow the person just, I don't know, it just they don't know that there's that pain, that severe pain. But as women, the pain that we go through, I can be in pain, that pain, but still I'm looking strong. Just the same way now, like, even when people are asking, my baby doesn't sleep. To be honest, my babies, they can wake up around 10. Okay, let me say they sleep early. I prepare them to sleep early. But the mistake which I did, bathing, I used to, okay, let me say, I'm forever at work, and I don't like the nanny to bath my babies. No, I'm the only one who used to bath them for now. At least I'll give that opportunity for her to do that once they are grown up. But for now, it's only me. And mind you, I used to be at work, so I just used to bath them in the evening, just in the evening. So now, I used to bath them in the evening. So obvious, during the day, okay, like in the morning it's cold, during the day sometimes the time when it's hot, I just used to tell them like they need to be changed, something like that. But I used to bath them just late in the evening. Then maybe they'll sleep at 7 there. They'll sleep at 7 to 8. 10, they are awake already. These babies, they will wake up at 10 and they will start now sleeping at 4 in the morning. How they do, they just do this. You make this one to sleep, he will sleep. When this one is sleeping, the other one is awake. So now it will take long. Let me say it can go to an hour. The other one is not sleeping, while the other one is sleeping. Now when we're struggling with this one, the other one is sleeping. The moment this one that you're having is going to sleep, the other one is awake. Guys, this is not easy. And imagine not sleeping in the night, then during the day you are at work, and come lunchtime, sometime like few minutes you are doing content like the way how I'm doing now, then 1 o'clock, at the same 1 o'clock, I have to go home. After doing my content, then I'll go home to what I'll go home for breastfeeding. And I just also like checking up on them, like, because the nanny, number one, is you, and I don't just really normally I don't really trust my babies, to trust someone with my baby just for so long like that. They are still young. If she was my family, yeah, I understand. Just someone that I got to help me, then the whole day not seeing them, or that anything can happen. And I'm not saying that by going I will stop something to happen, but I'm just saying at least for a safety, not just to be away from them for that long. So people, they said I look strong. I don't look struggling, I don't look tired, but yay, and that's what I was even telling my husband, like, no. He was saying it was the day before yesterday, he was home, and with all the drama of the baby, they were like, I'm tired. I said, no, please don't say that. Don't say that, because if you tell me that you are tired, just maybe for 1 hour we are with you, the baby he saw this not sleeping. What about me, who sit down the whole night? And there are times where you are dozing, and where you can even make the baby to fall, but God, God is good. He's very good. Yeah, guys, that's how I'm planning to do along this. And yeah, the one is, and I just wanted also to, if there is mothers of twins there, guys, please just give me some, hook me with some information how you are living with your twins. Guys, like yesterday, I even tend to bath them. I bathed them in the night. Maybe it was around 2 there. No, it was a bit hot, then I just had to bath them. But it helped because after bathing them, maybe they stayed for minus plus 20 to 30 minutes. Then they slept. I just upper one, and the one was in the hand on the hand. Then until when they slept, and then from there I slept maybe for 2 hours. At least it helped. I'm still dozing, but at least I'm better. Not like not sleeping, just not sleeping. But people are saying, no, I look fine. I don't look thin. I don't look stressed. But when you are, how will I say it? Okay, I'm going through this with something nice. Let me say, I don't sleep, but I see my babies growing every day. They look nice. They are cute and all that. And I deserve that. The suffering is worth it. It's little worth it. Yeah, guys, that's how it was. And I really love you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, guys. I've been seeing people are viewing, and I'm like, okay, if these people are viewing, they could subscribe. Guys, you just need to subscribe once. If you could just subscribe, the way how people view, you subscribe, you view, you subscribe. It doesn't even take long. It don't even cost you anything. Thank you, guys. May the Lord bless you. I love you so much. Bye.